Inspiration, something that moves someone to act, create, or feel. What inspires you? What inspires a soldier to sacrifice everything for his country? What inspires you? What inspires an artist to dedicate his life to honoring our fallen heroes? What inspires you? What inspires a corporation to honor complete strangers? What inspires you?
Operation Never Forget started off as an idea and became a company-wide movement. What was originally a simple conference room has been transformed into a memorial to our fallen heroes, thanks in large part to the American Fallen Soldiers Project. Our involvement with the American Fallen Soldiers Project over the past several years has provided Fleetwood Fiber Packaging and Graphics with an opportunity to honor, memorialize, and remember some of America's finest. They gave their life for the freedom that we enjoy, the ability to do what we do day in and day out. Operation Never Forget, along with the American Fallen Soldiers Project, has provided a new perspective for us, one that, quite frankly, I did not anticipate.
This journey with Brad, John, and Erica, Fleetwood Fiber, has been, is, and will always be the single most electric, magnifying, and rewarding journey that I've had in painting now 212 soldiers. I mean, these guys, these groups, these teams who sank time into learning about their soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, unfolding exactly who he was.
And it really was a very patriotic experience. Makes you proud of your country and the people that serve for us and really appreciate everything they sacrifice. Meeting his mother, to be able to hug her and support her and tell her how much we appreciate what her son did for us personally and for our country.
We all hear about fallen soldiers and what they do for the country, but once you get to know the person, it really just gives you a different opinion and outlook on how they help serve the country. We all have kids, we all have friends in the service, relatives in the service, and once we got to know him, we all found he was just like one of us, loved his country, loved his family, loved his kids. What we learned from this that we didn't know before was the struggle that the entire family goes through when they lose a soldier. You hear about the loss, you see the process of going through the funeral and so on, but when you get to know the wife and the son and the father and the family that's left behind, it really hits home and you realize it's not just about the soldier, it's about us as a country.
It took us on a journey that I think we'll always remember. And his leadership with his brigade, it earned him the Bronze Star and the Purple Heart, all at the age of 20. I think the hardest part for me was recognizing how young these men and women are that go off to war to serve our country, to keep us safe and free. His unwavering love of God, his family, his country, it inspires everybody who has met him. The experience that we had being introduced to the Fallen Soldier Project and having Stephen Doherty as our soldier was really an amazing unfolding experience. We got to know his family, we got to know who he was, we got to see what he did in his daily service to our country. His job was to search out and to destroy IEDs. He won awards, he won medals of honor. He has a building dedicated after his name. I can't imagine us not calling him a hero for what he did every day.
The experience of honoring Sean Patrick Carson was, I would say, a very humbling experience for the Black team and I. The camaraderie that we established, getting to know Sean Patrick, I think our teams became very close. We took it very seriously. We would just want to let him know that we're proud of him, proud of how he lived his life, proud of how he served his family, his country, and that there are people out there that truly respect what he does and how he lived.
The experience that our team had honoring Julio Vargas was truly eye-opening. It really brought home what heroes like Julio did as far as put their lives on the line to protect us here at home. We can't thank him enough for that. For me personally, meeting Julio's family, it was wonderful. It was as if we were family, even though we'd never met before.
There's a lot of people you don't even know that respect you for what you are doing for us. And it's a real respect. It's a real feeling. I get emotional when I talk about it, and but I love the fact that it's been put in front of me. It's something I'll never forget.
His stepmother tells a story about when Clay first got his driver's license, and she let him drive all around town whenever she was in the car with him. And one day they went to the bank and they went to the drive-up ATM, and she needed to get some cash out, so she gave Clay her card and her PIN number. So she said she's had that PIN number since 1984, before Clay was even born. After Clay was killed and they were on one of their pilgrimages back to Arlington National Cemetery to visit the grave and place flowers, she just decided to go back around to the back side of his tomb, because all of the tombs are numbered. And when she went back there, it was her PIN number, the same PIN number. I got chills telling the story. I don't know that I'll ever be the same again after experiencing what I did.
The hardest part was really getting to know him. I think as a society, we're so desensitized to the soldiers that we're losing every day. And to be able to put a name to them and really take the time to learn about their life, that was extremely difficult. He was only 26 years old. He had a 2-year-old daughter, Lila, and his wife was pregnant. Wade said, "It's my job, I'll go back." This was his 3rd tour in Afghanistan, which is mind-blowing. You are a true hero in every definition of the word. You will never be forgotten. Your spirit will live on through your children, and know that a group of strangers focused a lot of time and effort into learning about you, and I hope you're smiling down upon us now and are happy with what we've done and spreading the message.
Some of us haven't been exposed to the military, so this gave us an opportunity to make this an experience that was on a personal level. Getting to know him through the research that we did, he seemed like he was a real cool guy. I know he played football at his high school, and he was 19. Understanding the impact that he made fighting for our country, understanding that not only was he serving, but also that he was somebody's son, somebody's grandson, somebody's friend. I think nobody in our team really expected what we encountered during the project.
Operation Never Forget, along with the American Fallen Soldiers Project, has taught us that there's more to life than what we do on a day-to-day basis. The men and women who fight for our freedom each and every day to protect the very freedom that we're provided should not go unnoticed. The bonds between a family and a team and a soldier, a team in Fleetwood and Fleetwood as a whole, along with their partners, have strengthened through this process, and it's something that personally I'll never forget.
Kind of the page unturned for me was that there is a company, there is a group of people that are willing to not only write a check, but get involved. Fleetwood Fiber is, for me, and will always be, a piece of my very heart.
Our mission to honor our fallen heroes and our support of the American Fallen Soldiers Project will continue.
What will your legacy be?